Now in the studio is Professor Uzi Rabi, director of the Moshe Dayan Center at Tel Aviv University. And Uzi, a U.S. official, already pointing the finger at Iran, Iran denying involvement. Is Iran likely behind this or one of his proxies? And what would be the logic of doing this, just as when they're hosting Shinzo Abe of Japan, who's trying to mediate and lower tensions?
Well, I have no doubt that Iran is the culprit behind the event. And this is not for the first time, because we have seen that in Fujairah against Saudi oil installations, and now it comes to the Gulf of Oman. The logic behind that can be found in a typical Iranian modus operandi. This reminds me exactly what happened in 2010, 2012. When you are under huge pressure, and Iran is definitely in that kind of a situation because of the crippling sanctions, what Iran is coming up with is indirect or some direct attacks in order to, as if to say to everybody, if we are being damaged, if we cannot export oil, nobody would do.
So when Iran continuously threatens to close the Straits of Hormuz, do you think that's a serious threat? Because that would be taking it to a whole nother level.
I don't think Iran would take it there, because this is definitely a casus belli. What Iran is trying to do is to taste the water, to put things into the test, and to see if barking dogs can bite. And basically, what lies ahead is an American retaliation.
So should the U.S. bark or bite?
Definitely bite. How deep, how penetrating this retaliation gonna be, we have to wait and see, because we have two schools of thought. One of is Bolton, the other is Trump. I don't know definitely what the Americans are going actually, or how they are going to act. But we have to understand that we are closing, getting closer, I won't say to the unreturned line. We are definitely crossing kind of a red line here. And what lies ahead is a very combustible and very, I would say, intensive year between Iran and the United States.